Good day to you. Welcome to Monday. Welcome to Bobby's Popcast. This is the voice that this filter makes me want to do. DJ, drop that beat and intro, the really sick one, for Bobby's Popcast. Bobby's Popcast! Alright, this beard I can actually deal with because it's a little bit more of my face. The other one made me look like some Nordic model, but we'll get into it, okay? Happy Monday. Hope you survived the weekend. In addition to vodka and hot dogs, this is a real story. Betty White was partial to chocolate cake for breakfast. That's according to her former co-stars that she worked with. Betty lived to be 99 years old. So, if you want to know the secret to longevity and living a good life, chocolate cake, baby. This is pretty cool. They compiled a list of badass grandmas in movies and TV shows, which include Jamie Lee Curtis in the Halloween reboot. I think it was Halloween Ends and Halloween Kills and all that stuff. Halloween Resurrection. I don't know what it's called. Anyway, a lot of people ragged on the reboot. I thought it was pretty good. It was cool to see Laurie Strode, and she was kind of a grandma in this one. And she did kick ass. So there you go. Tyler Perry as Medea also made the list. And Maggie Smith of Downton Abbey. Or as I know her, Reverend Mother from Sister Act. Can I tell you one of my favorite lines from Sister Act when Whoopi Goldberg or Dolores Van Cartier goes into Reverend Mother's office and, she's all nervous about being in a convent and, she finally gets reformed. And Reverend Mother, played by the incomparable Maggie Smith, says, "Dolores, you are the shining example of how a sow's ear can be turned into a silk purse." I'll never forget that. This is boring, and I'm surprised because BuzzFeed really does like some weird out there stories like, tell us what soup you like and we'll tell you what religion you should be practicing. A list of nice celebrities, according to BuzzFeed readers, include Tony Hawk, Weird Al Yankovic, and Cameron Diaz. That was boring. Don't know if you heard about this, but Teddy Mellencamp, who was part of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, I believe, it was Beverly Hills, not Orange County. Anyway, she's the daughter of John Mellencamp, and her famous dad, John Mellencamp, called to discuss her burial because if you don't know, she's battling stage 4 cancer. It's really, really sad. But Teddy clarified it was a lighthearted conversation and they were laughing the whole time. And these are the sort of topics in pop culture that are a little bit hard to talk about. Like when somebody gets diagnosed with a terminal illness, it's like, people don't know what to say. And I think Teddy and John Mellencamp are kind of doing the right thing. They're kind of laughing and, sometimes acceptance is the key to peace. This is hilarious. Bill Hader, who is one of my favorite comedians from SNL and very talented actor in his own right, was once fired from a movie theater job back in the 90s because he spoiled the ending of Titanic for a bunch of sorority girls. Oh my gosh, they didn't know the ship sank. The girls had been rude to him and said that he looked like Charles Manson, so he trolled them. I love Bill Hader. He's an American treasure. What a brave opinion and thought to have. Just like when Al Gore invented the internet, Mark Hoppus from Blink-182, all the small things, said he helped catch Sadam Hussein way back in 2003 because he told the Navy admiral about an idea he had to use drones to triangulate the position of his hideout. Mark Hoppus from Blink-182. Keep in mind. And I'll leave you with this one. Ed Sheeran, who is a radio favorite, and I'm personally sick of him. I think he's a wonderful person, but I have heard so much Ed Sheeran in my years in radio that I'm just like, if I never hear an Ed Sheeran song, I'm good. He's contemplating a move to country music, so I might actually kind of listen to this one. But at some point in his career, he says this will evolve. He said, here's what he said. Once you transition in country, you can't transition back. It's a genre you have to really respect. It's not just a dip in, dip out. So, I think when he actually does make the conversion to country music, he's going to stay there. But once again, he knows how to make radio hits. If I was him, I would just keep counting up those dollars, baby, because he's rich. Have you enjoyed this episode of Bobby's Popcast? Because I've enjoyed doing it for you. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful Monday. We'll get through the rest of this week because I will keep updating you with all the stuff that you need to know before you go. Thank you for watching or streaming wherever you get your podcasts. Amazon, Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio. I'm also on all major socials at Bobby's Popcast. Have a wonderful day. I love you. Bobby's Popcast.